dot tools. It's not like I don't know if it's the site's fault or my internet's fault, but like it's not really like loading the best. But there's like a bunch of like automation. You can do like bundles. You can like bundle buy, bundle sell, pump launch and buy, volume bots.
Those are the things that I actually wanted us to explore because
Yeah.
there
Oh
is a
yeah, definitely.
whole technology for DJs that I just don't know.
Hmm.
And most of those things are on Solana. And in many cases, some of these tools are only on Solana. And I think
Right.
that there is a lot of money to be made by porting some of these tools into some growing EVM ecosystem.
Oh, you're a
Probably
fucking genius, bro.
I mean, and it's not a genius move. It's just like an obvious thing if you think
It's an
about it.
obvious
Like,
thing, yeah.
yeah, like on Base, they probably already have that liquidity. On
Yeah, they do.
BNB, on Binance, Binance
Airbnb,
now
they
is
do.
like pumping hard. The
Hmm.
trenches are active, but I don't know how the
Like
tooling is look like.
Binance,
right.
sorry, what do you mean? Like, how is
Like
Binance?
BSC, Binance
Oh,
Smart
BS.
Chain.
Oh, okay, the
Yeah,
token. I
yeah,
thought you were talking about the
yeah.
wallet. Got you, got you.
Yeah, no, he means like the L2. Binance
Mm,
like Binance Smart Chain, the L2.
got you, got you. That makes sense. Gentlemen,
Yep.
we've been live for a minute and a half here, so let's.
Oh, we're
I'm just
live.
gonna.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, we're live. I was gonna drop the intro, but you guys were deep in a very practical and desirable conversation as a person who likes to consume these conversations. So what's up, everyone? My name's Trav. We've got Kobe, we've got Quantic, and together we are Web3 Matters. And I will never do that again. I apologize. That was kind of cheesy. Today, I've been super excited about this stream for about the last 3 weeks since we started talking about this idea. Maybe, yeah, Quantic, I want to hear from you first. What are we doing today, and why should people be excited?
Yeah. So, the first thing that people should do is actually come to our live stream because we only have like 10 people now and just give us a retweet. Every time is the same thing. Like we start the live stream and I want to get right into the alpha, but we need to make this call to action. People are slowly joining this live stream. It is always like that. It's the same thing with the spaces. But to summarize, because we're going to repeat this over time during this live stream, what we're going to be doing today is exploring how you would go about properly launching a token on pop.fun and how you would utilize this with regards to AI and AI tools, right? Kobe here does has a few comments on it. Myself, I've been part of a few teams that have launched tokens, so I know exactly how everything works. Not in pop.fun though. I need to learn that. But certainly today we're gonna have some fun. And if you're an entrepreneur, this topic today is going to be very, very important. And if you're a DJ, it's going to be fun. And if you're just a crypto curious, it's going to be very, very informative. So, there is a space for everyone to learn about this topic today. And I'm super excited about having this open and transparent conversation with you guys because we have been tinkering with the idea of how it would look like if you were to do this on pop.fun, knowing that there is a challenge. What is the challenge? That right now, from the outside world, it looks like pump.fun is only for meme coins. That means coins that only can grab attention and have a meme and just last like a few seconds and pump and then just dump, really.
Yes.
But of course, at Web3 Matters, we would never do anything like that. So the way I'm seeing it is how we could utilize this platform from a creator's perspective, right? So, it's going to be a fun conversation today.
I couldn't agree more. And the coolest thing about this is that we're doing it all live, so you can see the entire process. We can keep it 100% transparent, so you can, we can earn your trust, but then also you can reproduce this in any way that you would like. Show you the entire process, show you the holes, show you what's awesome, show you what sucks. And there was one other point that I wanted to mention as well here that I'm super stoked about, but I forgot it. So, Kobe, talk to me, my friend. How are you, and why are you excited about today?
Yeah, I'm stoked about today. Just to like to give a little background to kind of like when the team like brought this idea to me. This for those who have been like watching us for at least a few months now, could probably guess kind of what my initial reaction was. I was like, yeah, da da da, pump funds a scam. It's a place for scammers, which is like is true, but also the internet is a place for scammers, right? The
Mm-hmm.
world is a place for scammers. It's kind of So I had to zoom out a little bit and realize like Quantic even just mentioned, Pump Fund doesn't necessarily just need to be for meme coins. And, you look at virtuals, right, over on Base, and they kind of took a very similar model with a slightly more serious approach, very emphasis on the slightly. And yeah, so I'm pretty stoked, and I was able to do a tad bit of prep today. I've been dealing with some family issues. Grandma in the hospital. So anybody out there that prays, if you guys could throw a prayer up for her, that would be awesome. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I found some cool tools, right? And there's some more out there. The availability of like tools for people that are completely non-technical or maybe for folks who don't necessarily understand like the blockchain itself and how trades happen and stuff like that, then it's there's very few tools out there for like the complete non-technical person, but there are tools available for the semi-technical people, right? Or the people that want to sit there and bang their head against the computer for a couple hours until they figure this out and go back and forth with ChatGPT until you figure it out, which is how I've gotten to where I am, right? And so yeah, I'm excited to show some of those. So all the way from like things that I would consider maybe unethical, all the way to things that seem like pretty semi-ethical and that are just cool in general, right? There's even the unethical things are just like from a tech perspective are cool.
100%, my friend. And yeah, this is kind of why I'm super excited about it, is because all three of us come with like a tremendous amount of expertise, actually, because we've been in this space now for 4 or 5 plus years, and we've definitely learned a thing or two along the way, and we're coming at it from different unique perspectives here as well. Myself mostly from a research and due diligence perspective, and then both these gentlemen but then also you guys have both do have experience actually launching tokens on different chains for different reasons and stuff like that here. So it's cool that we can actually not only take all of this information and experience and put it into what we are planning on being a very successful token launch. But also, yeah, really explore Pump.Fun here, which is something that I've had a love-hate relationship with, mostly leaning towards the hate as well. But who knows? Maybe there's a good use case here for us. And, obviously Solana represent. Love you. Soulflare represent here as well. The last thing here as well is that I do want to establish right off the bat is that we absolutely, if this thing does, take off like a bat out of hell, we are absolutely going to implement in the tokenomics a reward system for all of you guys. So if you're here right now, congratulations. You are part of the OG crew for the Web3 Matters token launch. Whether it's successful or not, we plan on rewarding all of you guys for being here. But we'd really appreciate it if you gave this stream a repost here. Maybe a like, maybe a comment, maybe a bookmark. Who knows? Whatever you feel excited about here. So let's get into this here. Maybe let's establish a bit of a timeline, a bit of an agenda. What exactly do we want to accomplish today in our stream today? And I'm not sure either one of you guys if you want to jump in on that.
Yeah, I can jump in, and Trav, when you have a chance, please check on the Telegram DMs. Left a message with you, which is something that I also going to share with the people in our audience today. So the material for today's live stream is only for educational purposes. So the problem that we're trying to solve is that we see a lot of creators and a lot of entrepreneurs struggling with the world of having their token for obvious reasons. There are multiple scams, the way people see it, how you go about it to make it successful. This is something that we need to discuss. And if people can have this information in a very transparent way, I think they can take better decisions, and that's kind of the purpose. And we're going to show some tools, and we're not going to show like kind of the rationale. We're going to use AI, ChatGPT. We're going to ask it how you can go about this process to make it in a professional way. And if by the end we feel that we have all of these ingredients utilizing this platform from Pump.Fun, then we're going to discuss what to do next. But yeah, this is something that I wanted to share with all of you. And just to reiterate this, it's not like we are just going to fool around and just launch a token and let you guys ape like degenerate gambles. That's not the purpose of this. is if we ever have a token for Web3 Matters, it's going to have, it needs to have a value back behind. It needs to have a utility. We are not building anything here to kind of, throw it away just for a gambling thing, but we're going to experiment. This is very important. People that work with me, they know that this is one of the most important things in order to succeed, which is try things out and find information utilizing whatever it is that you're doing, right? So yeah, this is kind of the high level timeline today, Trav. Did I answer your question?
You did. You certainly did. I just want to summarize exactly what you said. Let's fuck around and find out. Kobe, are you still with
Yes.
us, my?
Kobe
Excellent.
is with us.
I was able to accomplish your DM request there, by the way. So you're all set. Also, just to kind of share with the community, we did have to edit our live stream post, and the algo does not like that. So we could really use your help right now with a repost on this. Yeah. So if you don't mind here, guys, yeah, if you can give it a repost, give it some sort of engagement here, that would be absolutely awesome. We'd really appreciate that. Okay, Kobe, we've kind of established what the goal is for today. Take us from there, my friend. Should we get right into, actually, what do you guys think? Should we actually pull up pump.fun, click on the create token, and then see what is requested of us to be able to do that?
Yes, I think that that's key. And I was going to ask you, Trav, if you were able during the week, I know you were super busy, to play around this and get to the final stage of the process.
No, no, I did
Okay.
not.
Okay, so
not.
maybe today we have to try and see if we can get to the end of the process without utilizing the official Web3 Matters account that we're going to share, because obviously as soon as we do this, there will be a bunch of scammer tickers, accounts, and everything. So we need to make sure that we communicate this properly, right?
100%, 100%. So, just to double check here, should we not then proceed with the profile that I set up? Should we do a different account then, or?
Yes,
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah,
And
maybe like a
in the
new one
mean,
from scratch.
yes, exactly. Just so that people see what to expect, right? And
Gotcha.
now, because we're gonna do this from the creator side, right? Not like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go there and trade. No, I'm gonna go there and create, and what is like really the requirements and what you should think about before doing anything like serious like that, right? So Kobe, in the meantime, I wanted to ask you, can you walk me through the tools that you have prepared, what you're looking into right now, so that we can accommodate that during the live stream?
Yeah, absolutely. We can. I'll pull up my screen. I'll share the kind of the two or three stuff things that I pulled up, and um, again, I only kind of if I had more time to research, I think I would have been able to dig a little bit more up. But again, I think it still holds true that what I said earlier, that some of it's a little bit more technical, and some of it's more kind of like middle of the road. But yeah, certainly. Let me get my screen up here.
Yeah, sounds great. Okay.
Excellent. Also, calling myself out live on stream here. I do not have enough Solana to fund the gas fees. Do either of you guys have any available Sol for this new account by chance?
Uh, okay, this is the uncomfortable part in which I have to tell our audience that I ported all my Solana coins to Binance chain,
Hey.
and it worked quite well, I have to say. And
Okay.
and sorry guys, I just don't have right now.
Okay.
Um,
So here's what we can do then. Uh, So I do have the Web3 Matters one all set up. We can get right to the final stage of actually like publishing the coin or whatever word, or minting the coin, or whatever word people use these days. So we can just find the process. Like, does
Right.
that
I
sound like it
mean,
would be beneficial?
yeah, I had to step away to make a quick call, but I was under the impression that we're doing everything but launching, right?
Mhm.
So I don't know if you need gas.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
Totally fair. All right
If
then.
we're not going to do any transactions, I don't think we need gas. Yeah. So
Logging
you
out.
probably need to sign, right?
Hold up.
But you're
Oh
not
yeah.
sharing your screen. Like right now, we are just seeing another screen, maybe.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
Oh,
not my screen.
Oh, okay. All
Right.
right, here we go. Screen. All right, what about now?
Oh, Slurf tools. It looks
Yep.
like you, Kobe, are sharing, but
Yep.
we want Trav to share,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, for
I
sure, for
need
sure.
2 seconds here. I got my email pulled open and I'm
Yeah, let's
just
let him do that, and let me just kind of like show you some of the things I found in my quick research while he
Love
does
it.
that. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do it.
So this is Slurf.tools. Again, not sponsored, not affiliated with any of these tools that we're about to share. Slurf.tools. And so this is pretty. There's a bunch of basically dev tools right on here. So they've got a sidebar here. You can like manage tokens. You can do liquidity management, wallet management. They have a multi-sender bundler section. You can help create a market making bot, which that's probably the thing that excites me the most, as that's one of the very, very, very first things that I ever tried to vibe code, and I was successful. But you need capital to do that, and I was doing market making of like 15 cents at a time. But yeah, so they've got this cool little section here, pump section, so you can do like a pump launch through Slurf tools, which I assume they
okay.
just like remote in. Like you sign a transaction for them to basically operate on your behalf. Bundled buys, bundled sells, anti MEV volume bots, pump sell and bundle buy, more volume stuff, micro trading,
Okay,
and
so
then
here I'm already sorry to interrupt you there. I'm
yeah,
already lost, and I can imagine that people that are not entirely
mhm,
degens, they don't understand half of
yeah,
these things.
certainly,
What is exactly each one of these? Could you explain at least at a high
yeah.
level?
Yeah, absolutely. So disclaimer, I'm a former DGen. I'm a DGen in recovery. And so so since I have the trench experience, I am familiar with these terms. So a bundled buy. Okay. So a bundler is maybe the thing that we've heard most in the past. A bundler is where you're going to often see it on these pump fund charts or just any like small super tiny launch where the dev or whoever right at the first second of that launch they're going to bundle buy, and what that means is they have a series of wallets, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 50 wallets, and they're all going to buy one after another to pump that token. And most likely the objective is to then attract actual bots, right? And I'll show you some other things that I found that kind of like listen to Pump.Fun. You're going to attract other bots. You're going to attract real traders because they're going to see, oh, wow, early volume. And then they're going to continue to pump like, organically after that bundled buy. And then, you can probably fill in the blanks on what that person does after.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay. So this sounds like a
Wait,
little
wait,
bit
Um,
wait,
more
wait. This
unethical.
is. I want to understand this because one thing is having a tool that has different capabilities, and then there is like kind of the purpose of the tool, and I think that that kind of depends on who you are, right?
right.
So what you're telling me is that I can implement this tool to generate volume, right? And then the volume will attract bots and will attract potential other traders. Is that the thing?
Love
That
that you
is
said
the
that.
overall objective. Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And like volume and then like actual like the number of transactions as well. So I imagine it doesn't necessarily have to they don't necessarily have to be making massive buys. Like I
Right.
imagine just small buys, but it's the fact that so many transactions are happening all at once.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
going to kind of signal those other bots that, are programmed to actually find.
Wait, it's
Sorry, go
Ex-
just
ahead.
that this is already is not making sense to me. Maybe let's try to figure it out together. Which is, if I want to have a token launch, I want to do it fairly with like real people that really want to support the project,
mm-hmm.
right? And then the bots can do their thing, but after. So my question is there anything I can do as a creator to protect myself against all of this bot activity and all
Question.
these tools?
So do you mind if I jump in here real quick first? First of all, I just want to mention here, I think already this is super helpful to know. And like, sorry, Quantic, I don't want to disregard your question here. I just want to provide a little bit of context here as to why we're talking about this and why it's beneficial to talk about this. Because already now we're understanding that, at the launch, the moment of the launch for different tokens, especially on Pump.Fun, that these are the mechanisms that happen. You know, there are bots that are like they're programmed specifically to target these token launches that have high volume immediately. So I think that's going to be like, especially because we are trying to do this in an ethical way, hence your question there, Quantic. I think it's really, really valuable and really important to know this so that we can now
Mhm.
mitigate this. So yeah, maybe Kobe, if you want to answer that question or maybe provide some context for it, I think that'd be super beneficial.
Yeah, so actually, the at least from my understanding, again, I've kind of been out of the trenches for a little bit over a year now. But my understanding of the objective, why would a legitimate launcher or a dev or a team that wants to launch a token, why would they, even if they are ethical and do want to do right by their community, why would they still use a bundler or any of these other tools that kind of at face value seem unethical? So there are people like that bundle other people's tokens, right? So they'll have a bot and then they'll listen for new token launches and themselves will try to bundle other people's launches, right? So it's kind of this like imagine 20 people trying to fit through a one person doorway, right? Like everyone's trying to like squeeze in to get the very first buys. So you would want to, since you have probably have access to more data than the non-creators, then you could bundle your token just to protect you and your community from the third-party bundlers, or snipers is
Okay,
another
okay,
term that we're familiar with, right? So
okay,
you would
that makes
out
sense.
snipe the snipers.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, I want to, obviously you want to do the ethical thing. That's why we are having this discussion.
Mhm.
And that means giving people a fair opportunity to enter the market early. But that being said, if there is a bunch of, DJs doing bot things, I'm okay with that if that's going to benefit the volume, right? But I just want it to happen after and getting the people protected, right?
Exactly. It's almost like if you were to, let's say if we were about to hit the button right now, like at least my gut would tell me to tell our community or people kind of like watching our live stream or watching or just following along, if they wanted to like get participate, right? Then to almost wait until that kind of first dust settles and almost to not look at the chart in the first couple minutes, because a very brand new chart, you're going to look at the 1 second or the 1 minute chart, and you're going to see that big green dildo right off the rip, and you're going to want to naturally, the candles that go up are green for a reason because it psychologically tricks our brain. Green also means go at a stoplight, right? So we see green and we want to hit the button, but you really want to wait until the dust settles. So I'm also here on Pump Fun because I wanted to kind of see if we could see this. Oh, whoops, after this ad
Okay.
plays, I guess. But I wanted to look at a chart here to see if we could see that happen, right?
Like probably in every chart you will find that sort of pattern if this is always allowed and there is no protection, which is, I don't know. I'm pretty like I know the guy behind Pumped Up Fun, and I know that he's smart, so I know that he probably has thought about it, and there must be some sort of solution or something like that.
Okay,
Right.
whoa,
And I
you
Um,
know the guy. Like, have you spoken with him before? That's
no,
kind of
no, no.
cool.
I know him as a builder. Like
Ah, okay,
I've
cool,
been
cool.
following what he has been doing. Um, you know, but okay. Then I think I would be comfortable moving forward with the process of how it looks like to see if at any point there is any protection. Knowing what we know now.
I love it. Okay. I am also getting Solana over to our Pump.Fun wallet because uh, I think we're gonna have to actually go ahead and I think we're gonna need some gas to proceed here.
to
So
Okay.
sign.
just yeah.
No worries. We will support you with that, and we will have also a small treasury for this for sure. Um, Wondering actually if how can you bring like EVM tokens into Solana? Does Stargate works for that? Let me check real quick. It's just that I never use anything on Solana. I have to be honest with you.
Oh, I think Wormhole works.
Yeah.
Wormhole is really awesome. I feel like Stargate does work as well. I've used Stargate before, but I know Wormhole is like one of the most predominant bridges on Solana as well. They actually had a
Right.
token launch not long ago as well. With
And if you do you use
sweet
Phantom,
airdrop.
because doesn't I believe Phantom has a built-in bridge right in the app as well. It might be a little bit more
Oh,
expensive because it's kind of wrapped
you
wrapped on top of regular bridges, but
but I'm checking here.
um,
You can bring like USDC easily from in a Stargate,
mhm.
which is the main bridge that I use. Always I have used Stargate, even though I know Wormhole as well. You can bring, for instance, from Base or from Ethereum, you can bring USDC
Amazing.
to Solana, and it seems like pretty fast and cheap.
That's what she said. Getting back into it. Let's
Not to me.
not to me, not to me. Perfect, perfect. Let's I'm just going to send some Solana as we speak here. And yeah, so first of all, was there anything else on these tools here that you wanted to go over? Oh, plus your
Um.
battery is less than 20% again there, Kobe.
Okay. Yeah. Good looking out. It just hit the 20% mark. Yeah, and also I'll plug that in a minute. But yeah, so I just wanted to show like how. Oh, okay. I just found the gravy train or the gold bar here. AI auto launch. It's got the little pump.fun symbol. So
Oh,
let's let that load.
let's
This
dig
site has
into
been really
that.
weird for me. Oh, okay, cool. So AI tweet based token launch. Whoa. Capture trending tweets in real time and instantly generate meme tokens based on hot topics. Smart keyword detection and no coding required. Launch your pump fun token quickly, blah blah blah. That's very cool. That might actually deserve its own kind of like little deep dive
Yeah.
there in the future. That's very culturally relevant, AI relevant. Go ahead.
What is it? Can you repeat? I
Yeah, so it's called AI tweet based token launch, and this is again through a slurf.tools, right? It
Right.
says capture trending tweets in real time and instantly generate meme tokens based on hot topics. Smart keyword detection, no coding
Damn.
required.
Okay.
That's
That's really cool.
outrageous.
Yeah. And so we always and again, when I was in the trenches, this was the thing, right? Elon would tweet and almost 99% of his tweets, if not more, would have some type of token launch associated with it, depending on what he said, right? Remember when him and Sam Altman were beefing publicly, not this last few times, but like way back when and he called him Scam Altman, and then that kind of was trending, and then so there was a ton of like Scam Altman or just like ticker scam or Sculptman. There was a bunch of tokens that went out and went crazy that day. So there's that one. There's this one. I don't want to promote it again. This looks actually sketchy, but there's a lot of like bundler options out there. Slurf has the best reputation, though. I even have heard of Slurf before we even decided on a topic for this week. And then the very last thing I want to show, this is not to do with launching, and it hasn't had a commit. This is a GitHub repo. It hasn't had a commit for 9 months. So you do want to just be hesitant there. But if there's ones like this, then that just means that there's more. This is called Sense AI. Again, I talked about listening to the Pump Fun, having bots that listen to Pump Fun. This is an AI agent framework that allows to analyze Pump Fun tokens with AI. The README says your ultimate turbocharged toolkit for analyzing Solana and Pump Fun tokens. So you could even analyze non-Pump Fun Pump.fun tokens, predictive analytics, real sentiment analysis. So now we're getting to kind of like Trav's world a little bit here.
Yes.
In
And it's
terms of
open
like
source.
yeah, it's open source. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
this
of
would be
course it's
something that we could even like build out a
Yeah.
package, make it easy for for non-technical people to use, and maybe this could be something that we serve as a product, either free to use or really really low level, maybe a token. Maybe you pay with the token to use this AI agent or something like
Maybe
that.
they pay with the Web3 Matters token. Who knows? Guys, if you are
Picking up what I'm
interested in
putting down.
this, basically what
Yeah.
we're talking about right now is creating an AI agent to like do all the due diligence you need and find trending tokens, or not even trending tokens, but potentially profitable tokens on Pump.fun. Let us know. So we have every capability to build something like that right now. We
Yeah,
won't do it today
totally.
because we're about to launch a token potentially. But
And
yeah,
for the
that's
devs out
super
there
cool.
and builders, like, dude, if you
Yeah.
guys know of other open source stuff, like, bro, bring it our way. let's cook something together. Let's cook something together. My dream is to, and it actually already is happening right now. I'm working with a team that we had on recently, and I don't want to say too much, but it was basically, I got a connection because of our content, and now I'm like, fraternizing with other builders and cooking stuff up, and like that's my favorite thing. If we could even cook something up for Web3 Matters, our DMs are open. My DMs at Kobe_Bean are wide open. Sorry, go ahead.
I love it. I think that's super freaking cool. Let's, yeah, okay. Let's just pause for a second here. We sent out that invite to let us know if you guys are interested in this. Let us know if you want to, collaborate with us. More than happy to do that.
Yes.
And real quick before we continue, if you guys can give this space, or this stream rather, a repost, that'd be awesome. We're already at over 100 viewers, so appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, Quantic, I love your perspective on this. I feel like you're keeping us grounded. You're keeping us level. So where are you at right now with everything that we've spoken about?
I think we do have a decent understanding of the kind of external tools that people would use and how this could affect any potential launch. What I would like to do next, if possible, Trav, is that we go over the steps, but I don't know if we're there yet. If not,
We are
I
there.
can,
We're ready to
we're
go.
there. Let's do
Yes.
it then.
Perfect. Let's definitely do this. Let's share my screen. Gas is in the account. So the first step is pretty rudimentary here. All you have to do is name the token, give it a ticker, give it a description, and then upload an image. So this could be a MP4 or an MP3.
You could
So
do
yeah,
a video.
or
Nice.
image. So what I'm
Very cool.
what I'm thinking of is, because it definitely, anything with movement will catch the eye a little bit easier.
100%.
So we can use AI to create an image and then animate it using Grok even, because it's been just incredible.
Why don't you let me do that while you guys
Okay.
fill the other things out? We can kind of do two for, double team or pause. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes,
Divide
I
and
got you.
conquer here. If you guys want to talk about a ticker name and stuff, obviously this is just a test. We're not launching today. But yeah, let me cook something up real quick.
Okay, awesome. So I know we have some ideas, but should we use AI to kind of come up with the best ticker idea? What do you
I
guys
like it.
think? Okay, I've got
Let's do it.
GPT-5 up here. Quantic, you are a prompting guru. What do you think are some important?
Whoa. I'm the prompt guy.
So you are the prompting
I'm just
sensei.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I am the prompting pleb. So now that we've
Plebeian.
got that straight,
The prompt
let's
plebeian.
let's
So
continue here. So
the prompt should be you should ask the AI to give you the full plan. Tell them I'm a creator, so that it knows that you're not a degen, and I'm going to create a token on pop.fun. I need ideas for the name of the ticker. And since we're talking about Web3 Matters, why don't you add one line about, what Web3 Matters is about, so that we have just
and I
something.
provide our website for it to look at and
Provide the
gain all that.
Perfect,
website,
dude.
yes.
Great
And
idea.
since this is a test and this is not something that we're going to be doing officially, ask it to go over the full launch plan and to be like very focused on degens, because at the end of the day, you need to consider two things. One is, which is your target audience. On the moment of the launch for us, like the serious deal, we are not really targeting degens. We are targeting community supporters from our community, because we're going to actually give some utility to the token. So that's why this is a very different kind of experiment. And
100%.
the other side is that we're doing this on a platform that is known for degens and only that, right?
Yeah.
So for today's test, it's okay, because it will give you some, I would say, a standard good advice that you can apply and customize for your real use case, which is like more community and utility driven.
I love
Does
that.
that make sense?
Yeah.
100% it does. 100% it does. What is our website offhand? I should know this, but I don't. And
Web3matters.xyz.
Web3matters.xyz. Definitely check us out there, friends. Okay, and then that last line that you mentioned about tell us the whole launch plan.
Yes, give us the full launch plan in detail and consider that our audience is going to be mostly uh, degens.
Audience will be mostly degens.
And then let's add another one so that people can see.
Mhm.
And then create another plan considering that our target audience is going to be, let's say, creators.
Their plan considering our audience is mostly creators.
Yeah.
I
That way
would
people can
activate
see.
thinking too. Turn it to yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
good idea. Good idea.
Ooh, I like it. Um,
Also,
okay.
you have a real one in Trav. Yeah, fire it off. You got a real one in Trav. Just so you know, we can see your chat history on the side. Canola versus vegetable oil. Trav is a real one, and he's worried about his health. If you aren't talking to ChatGPT about your health, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, man?
Exactly.
My grandma's in the hospital. For those who don't know, these guys know. In order for basically ChatGPT and talking to it and building context throughout the entire process allowed me to ask the right questions to the doctor to accelerate the transfer from this small town hospital to a bigger hospital about 45 minutes away so she could get the proper care she deserved. Otherwise, they might have waited an extra 24 hours if I wouldn't have talk with ChatGPT and been more pushy. So, guys, don't forget it's there, right? About these other things.
Absolutely.
Also,
Absolutely.
I want to give a real quick shout out to the man Mackie, who is absolutely crushing it in this space. If you guys don't know Mackie, definitely give him a follow at Mackie Soul _. He is the man. Let's see what ChatGPT came up with here. So ticker ideas. Oh yeah, it's all like, so we've got brand anchored, credibility, degen friendly, and then creator centric. So which of these four do you think we should go with first? I'm kind of going degen friendly, memeable. I think just based on the people who are looking for tokens on Pump.Fun, I feel like these are the ones that are likely gonna get the more traction. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I like the vibe, for instance. It's okay.
Plus, that kind of hits with like the vibe coding that we've been doing too,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
right? What do you guys think?
So
Should we
how
go
how
vibe?
does Pump.Fun filters this? Because I can imagine that other like a thousand other vibe tickers, right? It's not a very
Right.
original thing.
Oh, here we go. How
So you
Pump.Fun
can
works in
have the
practice.
same ticker, right? There can be like two tokens with the
Mm,
same ticker, right? So there really
But
isn't a filter, but they do underneath the like if you go to the advanced version, like if you click advanced on the left column on Pump.Fun, you can see the first four characters of the token ID or whatever it's called, CA, contract
got
address.
it. Got
Yeah,
it.
so
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you always need to double check the contract address. So for people in our audience that don't know what this is really the identity of the token, right? A token is
mhm.
always paired with a
yeah.
specific contract address that tells you, okay, this is the token, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. So just to kind of see the rest of the, so this is just going to be a test one. This isn't our actual launch here. So let's just go with a vibe then as the ticker, and then the actual name of the token. What do you guys think we should call that?
Again, if it was up to me, I would have put test as the ticker and test as the name of the thing. But
I also like it. Let's do test.
Let's
yeah,
do
I just don't
test.
want anybody to get fucked over trying to go like all right, if I was a total degen, if it was me 2 years ago and I didn't know you guys and I was like desperate, I would have already long. I'm refreshing Pump Fun, waiting for these tickers to pop up that are on chat on your screen right now, just so you know. So,
Okay.
test token, not real, do not buy. That's what I would
Okay,
call
yeah. For description, I'm putting testing for test's sake. Do
it
not
for the
buy.
testicles.
Exactly.
Good.
Perfect. And so how's that image generation going here, Kobe?
Well, I was waiting to figure out what we were gonna do. When you guys started talking about ticker names and stuff, I was like, oh shit, well, okay, but now I'm gonna cook something up. I'll just yeah, I got an idea.
Okay, perfect.
Give me
And then
like
what we'll
less
do
than
in
5 minutes.
that, should we go through a little bit more of what ChatGPT threw at us here? Quantic. Let's see
So
here.
let's like full launch plan, baseline for both audience. So how pump works, primary, probably your name, your ticket, blah blah blah. Try bonding card, when criteria are met, the token graduates. T-7 to T-3 days. Okay, it's giving you 7-day playbook. So you need to make a narrative and a
Up
promise.
until the launch. That's cool.
Yeah. Pick the ticker, final art pack. Okay. Socials, live before coin. Yeah, I don't know if in our case this is relevant. We use like the Web3 Matters account, save
Yeah.
Terry key,
Although we
publish a
should
one-pager
probably
note.
actually write a thread and pin it about, or like make a video and pin it like that talks
Mhm.
about the token that we were launching, just
Yeah,
so there's
yeah, yeah. Like
information there.
just so you know, like, and for everyone to kind of have the context, all of this that we're doing is kind of building in public with
Yes.
highest level of transparency. But then when the
Mhm.
time comes, we are going to follow a very strict process, and I'm gonna be like on top of that, just so that everybody is safe, but we can have some fun as well. And of course, everything has to be, public, and people need to access the information way before the launch. So
Oh yeah.
I think it's a great point that you made there, Trav.
Perfect, perfect. Good. So in that case, then yeah, we'll use our Web3 Matters account. We'll actually create a thread or make a video and post that up top. We should maybe even put something in the bio so that it's just a little bit more established there. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, content queue. That's just talking about kind of like marketing ahead of time. Which, what do you guys think? Should we go all in and actually go like do like a marketing plan when it comes to this as well, or what do you guys think?
You mean for testing or for real purposes?
For real, not for
If you're
testing.
gonna do it for
Oh,
real, it doesn't make any, and this is very important. If you're gonna launch a token for real, it doesn't make any sense that you do not have a proper marketing plan, because this is one of the most important times that you're gonna have as a project owner or whatever, or as a creator. This is one
Hmm.
of the most important times, right? You don't show up to your wedding without being prepared at all, right? Like you prepare
Very true.
things, and obviously you need to have. It doesn't mean that you have to have like a full marketing plan, like when a large DeFi protocol is going to launch. It's also
Hmm.
not like that, but you need to know what you want to generate, why you want to generate, and how you're going to do that. And having a marketing plan is like the step zero for that.
Perfect. So we'll make a marketing plan then. I love it. So yeah, maybe we won't worry about that today, but we will get working on that ASAP here. So let's see here. Teasers, allow list. Do you guys want like I guess teasers more for the marketing plan, allow list that is still part of the marketing plan as well. Does Pump That Fun even allow like an allow
no,
list?
I think
No.
that's like contrary to their
Mm.
kind of like core ethos of like
Yeah,
open
it doesn't make
everything. Yeah.
sense.
That makes
Mhm.
sense. That makes sense. Are we gonna open a Telegram group with some Telegram bots? What do you guys think about that? Is that crazy?
I absolutely right. I mean, if I
We
don't,
can have them.
yeah. Well, I don't know about for us, but when I was back doing my DGen, back in my DGen days, if there was no Telegram or if there was
Mhm.
no like Discord, I just ignored it no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that you don't have any way to talk with the community, and the team is kind of
Hmm.
weird. But in the case of Web3 Matters, of course, we would do it a little bit different. We would have a Telegram channel, but it would be like community channel for updates on the what we are doing, the resources, that kind of thing. And of course,
Mhm.
people can ask questions there as well in regards
Yeah,
to
yeah.
whatever they want with the token.
And then how difficult would it be to actually get some like token bots? Because I know there's some good ones that actually show buys, show sells, that where you can actually like
Oh, I
buy
got you.
through.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's me.
You're
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
dumb,
Or
man.
you got us covered, but you mean like for Telegram bots?
Yeah,
I think that's what he means. Yeah.
that is what I mean. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm,
You know, the
and
buy bots.
you
They call them buy
Yeah,
bots. Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. Man, this is going to be fun. Now I'm
This is gonna be
starting to
very
Yeah.
enjoy.
fun. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. What's next here? So, let's see here. Milestone price. So yeah, we'll definitely do a live stream while we're launching it, um,
Yeah, of course.
which would be awesome. And then we're gonna have to plan out our because they're let's hold up a second here. The main reason why we are doing this, well, one of the main reasons why we decided to do this is because we can actually stream on Pump.Fun. So that was like the core motivator behind this. So we can't actually stream until we launch the token. So
Mhm.
we'll have to also come up. So this is where we're at so far. We need a marketing plan. We need a Telegram group. We need to write like an intro thread, and then kind of tweak our X homepage. But then also we're gonna have to figure out our streaming strategy as well. Because definitely if you stream, it seems like you get more attention. More attention equals potentially more volume. So I know we were talking about that. Try and just maximize our streaming, kind of restream um, old streams that we've had and stuff like that. So we'll have to figure that one out as well. What do you guys think?
Yeah, and I can tell you how you can make that work without being a super genius. If you
Yeah.
look at right now the data on the streaming side on X, you are going to see that Thread Guide is right now doing the interview with CSET, and there is almost 30,000 people
Oh, he's
there.
interviewing CZ.
Yes, right now, and
It's
that's the
happening
reason
right
why we
now.
have like 100
Oh,
people in our stream. But we're
dang,
actually
that's
on top of
huge, dude.
Sansa. Yeah, it's huge
Shout
because
out
it's a
Fred
huge
guy.
event, right? It's a
Yeah.
huge event with huge people, right? People that are known. So the day of Pop Top Fun, the day that we go all in with the token and whatever, we're gonna. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get CSET to join our live stream, but we do have some very good connections, and we do have some influencer friends that are more than happy
Mm-hmm.
to join us, including maybe now that I see on the stream Sansa as well. Would love to have him.
Yes. I will
Yeah, that would be sick,
absolutely
dude.
reach out to Sansa. That'd be a blast. Yeah, we should have like a live stream marathon or something along those lines. That'd be great.
Exactly, exactly. It has
I
to be
love
something like
it.
very unique, like a lot of people and people understanding what is like the reasoning behind. Because right now we're only us here, right? Of course, we do have our loyal audience, but the rest of the
Yes.
world, Trav, they have no idea, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you guys think about this then? We'll start the stream. It'll just be on our usual destinations, X, YouTube, all that stuff. And then as we launch, we'll cut the stream, start it back immediately, but this time we will include Pump.fun so that we can make sure that we have the actual streaming marathon, including Pump.fun as well. And that's
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
can
I
get all
think
of
what
our
we can
guests.
do is what we can do is just we started at the time as we usually do it on X
Hmm.
as we usually do it, and then we do the creation live, and then we switch to Pump.fun, and then once we're all set up there, we do it with our guest and we run the
Yeah,
marathon, right?
I
That's the
love
thing
it.
that is going to bring all of the people. However, in order to do that, you will need to do a proper test first. So I think
Mhm.
that we should go ahead now and get to the finish of the process with Pop.fun.
Let's do it. Okay. How's the graphic looking there, Kobe?
Good. I got a couple to choose from. Let's
Pull up
take
your
a
screen.
two. Let's take 2 minutes, and you guys pick one. Or I'm gonna. Yeah, we're gonna have our chat. If for those who are active, even if you comment or don't, we're gonna pick one here. Okay. So, you're just gonna have a number. Okay. So chat, you're just gonna put a number in, and there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So option number 1. We've got our lab rat, which is also used for tests. He's holding a test tube. Okay.
I get it.
Yes, very
It took
punny.
me
So that,
way too long to figure that one out, but yes, I
yeah,
love it.
yeah. Which is probably that's probably a good sign to not use that one. So if you like that one, so
No,
just
I'm
hold
just
on. That's
slow.
number 1. Number 2 is going to be this guy, a crash test dummy going
I
crazy.
do like that one. I got
berserk.
that one right away. Okay.
Okay, so that was number 2. Here's a straight up test tube as a rocket, kind of. And this is a sweet loop. I like how cool the smoke is. That's number 3. And
That's
number
awesome
4
too.
would be one of these other test tubes as kind of a more rocket. Oh wait, what about this guy? No, I don't like that one.
Kind of looks like the Pump.fun pill, actually, which is kind of
Which
cool.
one? Top right?
The top right, yeah. All these ones
Yeah,
here.
it's true.
This is number 4. Okay, so number 4, number 3, number 2, or number 1 with the test tube lab rat. So in 10-second countdown, if you guys want to vote in the chat. And what is your guys' vote, team?
All right, I'm keeping a close eye on the chat for anything that comes up. Even if we only have one vote, that's what we'll go.
I want
I'm not
that.
seeing
I
Exactly.
want that. I like I like that one. Yeah, the motorcycle.
The crash test dummy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
exactly.
that one as well.
All right. Do we have any commenters? It's been 10 seconds. Okay, crash test dummy it is. I think we're in agreement. These are really cool, though. I really like the detail in this one.
Yeah.
but it's just and it's crazy, right? Look at how simple that prompt was versus the other like detailed prompts that like printed out some shit. So I'm gonna send this into our Telegram team chat. Okay.
Perfect.
Download raw video. He likes it raw.
It's
Okay.
true. I really do.
Let me stop my screen sharing before I open our TG. They're gonna see all the dirty messages I've been sending to Trav.
It's true. You will.
Yeah.
No shame.
Okay, cool it is. All right, I sent it. It should show up here in the next couple seconds. That's a
Okay.
cutie, dude. I like that. You know, this reminds for some reason this reminds me of like the stuff that Ace and Richie were doing over on Metis Quantic. The little like remember the hero journey stuff they were doing with the little characters? That's what it reminds me of. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. I don't know what they're doing nowadays, but they taught me a lot about this about some of this like vibe coding stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, they have a lot of knowledge to share, but I don't know what happened to them. It's a little bit of a pity.
Exactly. I totally agree with you. Yep, I totally agree with you. You want the still? You want the still for the cover? Does it allow you to upload a different
one?
Those are all like distorted.
Oh no, it actually shows. Okay, top right hand corner. That's how it shows.
Okay, cool. All right,
So
let's roll with it.
Face on, angle,
that one.
or side. This one?
Yeah.
Perfect.
He looks happy, like he's frolicking through the gains. He's frolicking from gains.
It's all about the frolic. Okay,
all about the gains.
So here it says coin data, social links. What is this? Okay, can be added now and can't be changed or edited after creation.
Okay, so that's important. But where do we? There's a drop down up top, underneath the description, right? Add social links optional, drop down right there. So then, yeah, you would put we would probably leave this blank, but that's where we would put our website,
exactly.
Our XR URL,
and Telegram. Should we include our website on here as well for the actual Go?
And yeah, of course. I mean, we're not going to hit this, so it doesn't really matter. But like, so. Okay. I would just continue to the next screen. But yeah, for those for listeners, people watching the replay, this just proves that you need to just prep a little bit before. You want to make your TG. You want to make sure you have a website, right? Go back to watch our old streams, some of our older streams on how to build a landing page. Super simple. You can use Midjourney, blah blah blah. Fire that bitch off through Lovable. You can host it through Lovable too. Get all those 3 steps done, and then you come here and do this.
Perfect. So I'm going to buy.
Well, they give you first buyer's rights.
Yeah. 0.1 insufficient
SOL. 0.000001. That's what you want to buy here. There you go.
What? I definitely have that much SOL. Let's take a look here. View wallets.
Oh, looks like you might have the wrong wallet connected potentially.
Hold on.
I saw up in the top corner earlier. It said I saw a balance.
Okay, let's go back to profile here real quick.
No worries.
This is the one. Yeah, $15 worth of SOL.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
maybe it wasn't fully confirmed when you got into this screen earlier.
I mean, a lot of the apps sometimes they get stuck in Web3 when you do something with the wallet, like switching, whatever. Like not ideal, but it happens. So one thing that you can do if still this doesn't work is just close the site and disconnect the wallet, close the site, open the site, connect the wallet again, and
there
go over the flow.
It's working.
Right.
We're going to receive almost 3,500 test tokens.
Nice. I'm guessing that it creates a 100 million supply, right?
Yeah, this is something that I've learned. I thought for sure we'd have the opportunity to kind of set the tokenomics a little bit.
But you don't, do you?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because did it just launch? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's whack, dude. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, okay, I'm not trying to shit on Pump Fun, but that's actually whack, dude. That's whack as fuck. Excuse my language.
I mean, you could add a few steps to make it more interesting, right? Like to protect your community, to have a little bit of tokenomics. So this is clearly like not incentivizing you to put like anything like
correct.
relevant.
At the same time, though, I understand the narrow scope and the benefit of the narrow scope. Obviously, it's working for them, right? Um, and it's almost like when you go to a new restaurant and there's like 50 things on the menu. Sometimes it's way easier to choose when it's just you go to the restaurant. This is the thing that we're serving tonight. It's just one thing. You don't have to make a choice. It's just there. Um, and generally, like the masses don't want to have to think. So I get it.
Okay,
Sweet.
so
Well, guys, check this out. We have 3 followers already. We've created 1 coin, and the market cap for our test token is 5.9K somehow. And I'm trying to pull it up, but it won't let me. So clearly we need some time.
I'm looking for it here too. Ticker test.
this is unbelievable.
Very interesting. Here, let's go back home.
Bestgrifine.com. Man.
Profa, where are you? Here we
So
go.
this is
It's already been dumped. Yeah, that's legit though. Our market cap is 5.9K.
Wild.
So you already have some snipers, right?
Oh yeah, look at all these comments. Yo, let's no delays this chart move, crew. Push it straight up. Let's send. Oh, let's see here. Trades. I don't see any actual trades. No trades available anyways.
Oh, it says showing trades greater than. You have to change the filter to just like change that, right? Don't like uncheck the filter by size. There you go. So there's that sniper, right? So you obviously bought, then that guy came in with his 001 soul, bought and immediately sold.
Yeah.
And so that's just obviously one of those people I was kind of talking about that's listening and basically doing this probably on almost every new coin that's launched.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did he sell all of it? Does he hold a tiny moon bag? No.
Doesn't look like it. But what's this one? Okay, no, this one was me here. The amount.
You're a test whale, dude.
Testy test, exactly. So I'm still holding. So yeah, no. So that still doesn't make any sense to me how the market cap is still 5.9K, even though there's no liquidity in it.
Where do you have any information about the liquidity? Because the liquidity, like you don't have any liquidity.
Right, right.
Have at least some information about the bonding curve progress.
Let's find out. Bonding curve. So we got over on the right hand side here.
How many
progress
Solana inside I need in order to hit the mark for the bonding curve?
I don't know.
What'd you ask? What'd you ask you?
The question
88,000 to graduate. Oh, a little bit less now.
70,000.
Is this it right here? Can you guys see my mouse on the screen?
Oh, I wasn't looking.
No.
So it's like over here. Oh, yeah. So on the right-hand side of the screen here, it says sending bonding curve progress. At the bottom right-hand corner of that little window, it says 88,000 to graduate. So I'm guessing,
so it must be 90K to.
Yeah. That's actual liquidity or just half because
market cap.
Weirdly count market cap. So it's just half in terms of liquidity.
I'm not sure what you're asking.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, half. What do you mean half? Where did you get that?
I'm just thinking maybe let's put just to clarify this, let's put maybe a screenshot of this and put it into the AI and ask it to explain to you how this bonding curve actually works and how much liquidity in terms of USDC, so that people understand, or SOL it would need to go in order for the token to actually graduate.
Yeah.
Like how much capital capital is needed to push that to the completion.
Yeah.
Let's see. So it's okay.
Are you doing that, Kobe?
Kind of.
Cool. I do have a screenshot here, so I'm happy to plug that into ChatGPT here. Add photos, files. Here we go. Okay. Run that prompt by me again.
Prompt should be maybe with the screenshot, explain to me what this bonding curve progress bar is and how much actual liquidity in terms of USDC or SOL needs to be in order to graduate?
Tell me how much, sorry, USDC or Sol?
Yeah, you need in order to graduate. If you share the screenshot, that's why I'm asking for that. It's just going to be much more easy for the AI to understand the context of it.
Perfect. I
I
do
think
have
it's
it, and
about
I plugged it in.
half of the market cap. So about 45K worth of buys would be, would need $45,000 worth of liquidity would need to come in order to graduate, according to this query that I just ran.
Okay,
Right. Okay. So
gotcha.
more or less what I was expecting. That makes
Yep.
sense.
Yeah. And there was no you remember gosh, what was his name? He had the the basic he tried to launch or he launched that the Metis pumped out fund, right? Where it was kind of unique.
Yeah.
If it didn't complete the curve, you like everyone got refunded. Very, very like novel concept. But I believe you could pick between like a linear or like what type of bonding curve.
Like
Oh, that's cool.
there are
Okay.
multiple models on how you want
Yeah.
to reach that bonding curve, and it
Yeah.
can be very detrimental or can be like very fair depending
Mhm.
on how you want to quantify things.
Gotcha.
Right,
I
like
feel like this is
exponential or accelerating what would you call it, slope. You would need more capital, right?
understood.
Right.
Because the
And
late
okay,
buyers pay a premium.
so one quick question, Trap. So during this whole setup, there was no option for you to buy something for yourself first.
There was.
There was,
There
yes, right at
was?
the last minute here. That was, you can see it at the bottom here. Where is it? These are the trade history. This bottom purchase here, that one is me, and I bought 3,532 of the test tokens
Okay,
for,
so if you're the dev, you can keep a lot of the supply for you kind of
yes,
transparently at the
Yeah.
beginning and
So that
exactly.
just
protects
use
you from
that.
those bundlers, right? You don't actually
Yeah,
need to run your own bundler because you can buy first rights to buy, I think is what most people call it. First rights
got
to
you.
buy.
And
That's
then
what they called it on the other one that I was
I
talking
have
about.
another question for you. How, I didn't see anywhere where it mentioned like exactly how many, what the um total supply is. Like, so how many did it say anywhere what the actual supply is?
Well, let's just do a little bit of math, right? How many tokens okay, 5.9 thousand, right?
So that's like a financial metric, isn't it? That's not a token
Correct.
amount. So I
Um,
still don't understand how they
but
got
can you
that either.
change that from market cap to price up on the top, the chart? If you go over
Ah,
to market cap price,
price.
yeah. So
Yes.
then we're gonna go. That's a lot of zeros. So then what I would do is I would take that price
Hmm.
and I would divide it or something with the market cap, right? I would divide 5.9 thousand divided by the price of a single token, and then that would maybe give us some data. But I'm pretty sure it's 100 million supply though, no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, makes sense. Interesting. Okay, then if you're a community member, clearly you have no option other than, you're gonna be at the mercy of this bundler and these snipers. There is nothing apparently that you can do about it, right?
Yeah.
As like the dev himself would be the only one to like have a
Yeah,
concrete
because
protection.
what you can do is just make a list of people that want to be early supporters and are going to be sending you salt beforehand,
Oh,
right?
there you
Since
go.
you're a trusted
Mm.
party, right? You can do that,
Right.
and then you
Like
can
and
allocate
basically you
that
buy
to
on their behalf type of thing.
exactly. And
Hmm.
you do this only with very few people that are really strong supporters, really like committed, and it's a special favor, right? It really requires a lot of trust from both parties, right? Because they actually have a lot of upside to gain from this as well. So it's an interesting concept. But other than that, it seems that that's pretty much it. So to finalize the space, I think we are over the hour here, but maybe
Oh
we can
shit.
check like the streaming piece. How does that
Yeah.
work? And then maybe
Yeah.
do a sort of summary so that people can, grasp all of this material and the main kind of learnings.
So here we go. You guys, I still have my screen up, hey? Yes.
Yes,
Okay, so I
sir.
clicked on the live streams. Okay, how do we actually stream? So I'm still getting the create coin. I wonder if we actually have to do it. Is there like a landing page for our coin, I wonder. Let me just go back to profile here real quick.
Yeah, I keep trying to find it by typing test in to search, but you already know there's a shit ton of tests.
Yeah. Here we go. Start live stream.
Oh, sick. Okay, so where was that on the top of the landing page?
Yes.
Cool.
I clicked on, yeah, exactly. The exact stream that we.
And then there's your audio, your AV inputs, and
Yep,
That's
stream
sick.
title.
Okay, and then my only question would be, how would you go about multi-platform there?
Okay, so I believe, let's see here. Allow. Oh, look at that.
what is the different broadcast
There
modes?
you
Could
go.
you like pick OBS, like the drop down on the top? The Pump
Here.
Studio. Yeah, what's our options there?
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah,
OBS.
yeah.
So yeah, we
Streaming
could
software.
multi-stream through OBS.
So I did double check. Apparently we can do this through Riverside, which is what we're using. Riverside. Appreciate
Shout
you
out
guys.
Riverside. Hey, we would love a sponsorship, by the way.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Even if it's to cover the cost, that would be lovely. So shout out once again. So yeah, I'm guessing. Let's see here. Software stream title. Okay, yeah. So I wonder. Okay, here we go. Let's do test D. And then next, only token holders can chat.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
There we go. Go live. Here we go. Here's all the information here. The RTMP stream. So we'll plug this into Riverside, and then we can, add this as a destination. I wonder if we can do this partway through.
I think we can do it right
while
now.
you're already streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well give it a shot.
I'm looking at this.
I am going to have to run really shortly to
good.
go down to the hospital, but while he's seeing if he can do that, I just wanted to kind of do maybe a quick recap on like what we've covered.
Please.
Actually, I'm going to put a pin in that. I want to dive in over the next couple days, not too deep, but there seems to be a lot of open source stuff out there that people have made, like that one repo that I showed you guys. So it would be very, very cool. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here onto the building and public theme. Again, kind of reiterate the point. If we could, find some like the Slurf tools type of products, if you will, or not even want to call it a product, but a tool, package it, make it easy for folks to use, and maybe like redistribute that either as individually or the Web3 Matters brand or with a partner or something. I think that'd be really cool. So expect me to dive in a little bit there, more down there. So that's really all I had. Was it able to let you do that, Trav, or no?
No, it was not, unfortunately.
I figured.
No. So we'd have to shut down the stream and then just, jump onto a brand new one. We are still live and we have 2 viewers. Let me pull up the screen here. Even though nothing is broadcasting.
Breaking records on Pump.fun. Amazing.
Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Where is it? You can see top right-hand corner. We've got 2 viewers. Are we pumping? Nope. As a matter of fact, we are dumping. But we do have two viewers on our stream.
How is it that we're dumping, man? Like already.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's funny to me. That it went the only buy and sell on the chart. It was just one buy and one sell, and the price, at least the candlesticks look like it's going down, but I don't actually think it's it's 5.9K down to 5.9K.
Exactly. It's absolutely minuscule. It's tiny.
Yeah. But we're at all-time high, baby. Let's go.
We're at all-time high. Exactly. I feel like
Speaking
I got
of all-time
something.
highs, man, Bitcoin had a rough time, but for the 3rd all-time high in a row, man, and that it pulled back here. And so for people like myself that are sidelined or just, I don't have a ton of funds in the market, I think this is a great opportunity. I'm not telling anybody to buy right now, but while everyone's panicking, like this is when you should be grateful that, that the market's giving you a 100%. Absolutely. Go ahead.
Could not agree more. So I'm just going to shut down this live stream here. Not ours, but the Pump.fun one. So yeah, it works. We have proof of concept here. That is awesome. So yeah, just to kind of pull that up one more time here, guys, so you can see Pump.fun, share. So yeah, top left-hand corner here, start live stream. It's that easy.
Super slick. I'd be curious also to maybe explore virtuals and some of the other like similar platforms. Obviously, like Solana is like the place to do things like this. Um, but I just wonder if there's other platforms that maybe allow you to kind of have a little bit more customization for tokenomics and stuff. But then
That
there's
would be
the
cool.
trade-off, right? Like, do you
Yeah.
trade off the customization for the visibility, like the implied visibility and ease
Yeah.
of Pump.Fun? Kind of a
Right.
give and take there. So.
No, for sure, and I agree. So I think for our first iteration, I would definitely be down to test, like to continue on with Pump.Fun, test it out, give it a good go, see what happens, fuck around and find out, and then yeah, from there, who knows? Maybe we'll become millionaires, and then we'll do whatever the heck we want and share all the wealth with our audience here, or maybe we'll crash and burn, and we will want to try out a different platform and take it from there. I don't know.
Or
What do you get?
both. Most millionaires, most people that crash and burn, or you can be a millionaire and then crash and burn. I was a
That is
hundred
true.
thousandaire. I was 100,000 and I have a dollar ninety
Wow.
nine in my account today, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh,
Got to
goodness
stay hungry.
gracious.
That's how you stay hungry, bro. Is you get money and lose it, and then and then that's when the switch gets flipped.
Yeah, gambling is real and it'll get you, it'll hook you.
Well, I
Gentlemen, this
did just to clear it up. I did invest that into a business that failed. It was but that is a gamble. But I didn't lose it trading or DJing.
okay.
Just
Okay,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know that's
yeah, yeah.
that's more like a calculated gamble, like a educated guess, right?
Right.
Yeah,
But
no, that's
looking
cool.
back, Whale gave me the best advice. Shout out to Whale. He was on our stream a couple weeks ago with DeFi Tracker Pro. Shout out to those guys at Flare Forward. He said, when I was talking to him about this, he said, in a world where Bitcoin, or he used crypto, but I would say Bitcoin
Yeah.
is the only investment that makes sense, why would you ever open a business? He didn't say that part, but I kind of filled in the blanks. Like, why would you ever take that 100,000 and open a business, a retail business, when crypto is the only investment that makes sense?
Yeah.
Kind of a bar, very
Truly
good
it
bar.
does. Truly it does. Awesome, guys. And on that note, actually, I think that's going to be a good guiding principle for the rest of our live streams, Why invest in a business when crypto has so many just lucrative opportunities here? So I'm definitely down for that. Any final words there from you there, Quantic, before we wrap it up here?
I just want to reiterate what we did today. We did a like real experiment and dive deeper into how this token launch thing works on the Degen side for Pump.Fun. What we discovered is that not that many features, really 100% focus on like the entertainment side, and there are some risks associated to the snipers. However, there are ways to mitigate that. And I think we kind of have a plan with Web3 Matters on how we would go about it. We at least learned the basic steps from AI that actually makes sense. And we're going to have probably some interesting news in the future once we have at least a marketing plan and, how to
Yes.
deal with the tokenomics, which is like the main feature that is lacking. I guess that we would just have to run with it and just add utility as maybe having a paid portal for some of the content that we are creating, some of these
Yes.
tools, and then we can buy code things that are useful for our token, right? And do it
Yeah,
live. I think that that's something that I have never seen, like a group of builders that actually launch a coin like in open market for the sake of creating and then added the utility on top live stream. I think that that's
I
pretty
love
unique.
that. Perfect, guys. So I think here's a good plan then. Throughout the week, we're gonna actually we'll brainstorm some of these concepts, in particular the marketing plan. We'll get some content up and running here, and then we'll discuss and we'll kind of come up with like a general plan for the tokenomics and the utility as well. And yeah, we'll go through all that with you guys next Friday, and we'll actually come up with a launch plan here. In the meantime, we'll definitely reach out to some of our influencer friends. We'll try and make this as awesome as possible. But just as a quick reminder, and I think this is a great way to end this off here, is that, again, as with all of our stuff, as with all of our streams, content, everything, the goal here is to bring you guys value, and that nothing changes when it comes to this token launch here. So, saying that, Quantic, Kobe, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. Definitely stay tuned for next Friday and stay tuned on the timeline. We're going to definitely be dropping some progress through our Web3 Matters X account here on, things we come up with. Probably reach out to you guys for your insight, your advice, your suggestions as well so that we can make this as awesome as possible. Take it from there. Kobe, was that
Yeah, I
a
just want to
pause?
I was trying to see if
Haven't
you
we
guys thought
covered?
Oh, that was perfect.
Okay. Guys, I am going to be live streaming on the Web3 Matters account this weekend. I've got some stuff that I'm working on, some vibe coding that I'm going to be doing, completely unrelated from this token launch experiment and for educational purposes. But I'm gonna hop on stream on Saturday and just share my screen, do some share my face, chat with you guys. So if you have any questions that are kind of more on the vibe coding side or technical stuff, bring them there. I'm definitely open to anybody that wants to jump in with me as well. My DMs are open, but yeah, turn your notifications on for the Web3 Matters account, and we're going to be doing some more cool stuff like that.
I love that.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. We will provide support from the Web3 Matters team, of course. We will ask our social media manager to help with the content and resharing and in our internal channels. And I'm so excited about, creators taking over Web3 Matters is something that I always dream about, to be honest. And, it's a great way to get started.
I could not agree more. Drop one of those. And I've actually been itching to get back into some DFK streams as well. If you guys are interested in that, they launched their new pirate class and it's awesome. Plus, I just got a wizard to level 20. So, I mean, I see how excited you guys are about that. I see it.
I mean, I
Tone it down a
haven't
bit.
checked my DFK wallet, but I hold absolutely everything. All of my characters, coins, NFTs, whatever it is that I purchased back in the day, I have it. I
Love
still have
it.
a lot of love for that community. Shout out if you're watching
Yes.
and you're on the DFK community. Certainly open to do something with them as well.
Absolutely. Shout out Bolin, man.
100%.
Shout out Bolin.
Oh,
Shout out
Bolin's
the
the
rest of
man.
the team. I still have $10 staked, man. I'm in there. I probably got maybe $1 or something. I got to go claim, dude.
Yeah.
I'm contributing to the TVL. Let's go.
Hell yeah, there you go. And I've been definitely accumulating Jewel. Most paychecks I get, I'll take a small amount. Price has been dipping a little bit, and it's a great opportunity to jump into that. No financial advice, of course, but it's been one of those things where I try kind of on a daily to log in, and then there's like things you could do every day to just like small little things like claim rewards or claim these things that they've got called shells where you can enter into raffles. You can just like accumulate these things on a daily basis. They give you reasons to like continue to check in. It's worth your time here. So all that to say, I've been playing. It's a lot of fun, and I've been meaning to jump on some live streams for some gameplay because it's awesome. And I love that. So if you guys are interested, let us know. Regardless, definitely make sure to put the noties on for the Web3 Matters account. Lots of updates coming, lots of exciting things upcoming here. And with that, it's been a slice, guys. A little disorganized here today, but I think we got somewhere pretty exciting. And I couldn't be happier about that. So we will see you guys next Friday. We will chat with you guys in the DMs and appreciate every single one of you. Take care.
That's something. Bye-bye.
That was the most lackluster clapping. Let's start that one more time. There we go. Later, guys.